Hey, my village, it's your Coach Mo. I am back. I got a new topic for you guys today. So, today's topic is about how to stay motivated. This is a very important topic, especially this year, because 2020 it has been crazy. But I'm going to give you guys some tips on how to stay motivated, especially as a parent homeschooling. Oh my gosh, like y'all, it is no joke. I would never sign up for this ever again. And I homeschooled my son for 3 years prior to this, but this is different. It's a whole new different experience because now he's in middle school. There's no more elementary. He has like 6 classes, 6 teachers, and he's just as overwhelmed as I am. Oh my gosh. So, um, with all that's been going on, a lot of people have been feeling a lack of motivation. They've been feeling depressed, anxiety, so many different emotions, so many different things going on in people's life, transforming with losing jobs. So, it's a good time to find some motivation. So, like, far as like being a business owner, an entrepreneur, that's one of the areas that I find people that need a lot of motivation, especially when your business is not going the way you plan. You like, oh, 2020 is my year, and then yeah, you feel like your business is getting ready to shut down because you're either not making the money you used to make, people are not investing anymore. There are still people that's doing it because I get clients all the time. I'm getting people inquiring 2, 3 times a week. So there are people that's still investing because they use their stimulus in a good way, or they're grinding and sacrificing. Being that we can't go out, go on vacation, they're using that money they save for vacation to invest, build a business. They're like, I'm ready. I can't let no job control my income. So they're ready to create their own lane. So, one of the things I find that's really motivating for me is setting both short and long term goals. I don't know if you guys can see my little board. Let me see. Right there with the sticky notes. But what I do on that board is I put color coded. So yellow would be short term, white would be long term, blue would be like right now, of different things I want to accomplish. So in the middle, I'll put a big word of my word for the year. Like this year, my word was intentional. So everything I'm doing, I'm being intentional and consistent with it. Um, with every part of my life, I was intentional with going back to work. I grind hard. Was intentional with getting promoted to a supervisor. Was intentional with dating. Now I'm in a relationship. I was intentional with everything, and everything has. I accomplished a lot of short term goals, including like getting 2,000 followers on Instagram. I was like, oh my gosh. In the beginning of the year, I was around like 13, 1,400 followers, and I said 2020, I want to get 2,000 followers, and here it is. And what, September, that I reached my 2,000 follower goals because I was intentional of figuring out Instagram. I was like, I'm gonna figure this out. Then I started getting a lot of traction, and I'm like praying, God, please get my content out to the people that need it. Then my posts went from 5 likes, 10 likes, to posts being over 1,000 likes. I have one that's like 1,200 likes, another one almost 1,500 likes, a couple of ones that are 400, 500 likes, and I'm just like, it happened overnight. But if you don't ask God, He ain't gonna give it to you. So I really believe in having the faith and telling Him, like, if these are parents, this is with my parenting content, and I'm like, please send and let this reach all the people that need it. And I just started being intentional, and it worked. It worked a lot. So just start setting short-term and long-term goals. It gives you something to look forward to accomplishing. That's what I get out of setting goals. I'm one of those people that I hang it above my desk so that I can see it every time I look up. So I can be reminded, oh, you ain't finished this. So when I do accomplish a goal, I pull that index. It's a push pin board, so I pull the index card off the board, And then I might add another one. Sometimes I do the board quarterly, so I start over every quarter with a new board. So by the end of the quarter, I should be done with all my index cards on the board. So this one I did a new one because it's starting for next week for October for the last quarter of the year. So I'm like, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to launch, all that for that last quarter. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on is the new board. Since I accomplished everything for September, I was like, okay, I got time this weekend. Let me go ahead and build a new board. So I do it quarterly, so 4 times a year. Redo my board, redo my short-term goals and my long-term goals. So it's a good way to keep track of your accomplishments and write it in a notebook. Like I have a notebook where I write down my accomplishments because I want to remind myself that I am having progress. So that motivates me because I'm not where I used to be and I have done some progress even when it don't look like it. It's not drastic. Little baby steps is progress. So I take all the little baby steps that I can get. Also, build a vision board. So I kind of use my push pin short-term and long-term board as my vision board, but it depends on how you want to do it. Me, I don't like doing vision boards with pictures and all that stuff. That's just so, I don't know. I do a lot of index cards. I write stuff, write affirmations. I like to manifest in a different way. Being a visual person, but my love language is affirmations, I have to read it. So I'm a person that everything is visual for me. My whole house, all around my house, I have affirmations on the wall. You see my banner in the back, reminding myself this is what you do, how you help people. But every wall in my house have affirmations. Like right next to me, I have one that says like, "This is my happy place. Dream big." What's the other one? Be amazing. Be true to yourself. Aim to inspire. Like there's different ones all around my house that everywhere I go I'm going to be reminded how awesome I am, and it's going to inspire me. I have one that's long, it has the word inspire on it, but make sure however you like retain that information or get motivated. If it's vision boards with pictures, do a picture vision board. I don't like to cut up my magazines. I have a big collection and I like to keep them, so I save them because that's also a way I build content, and that's a little hint for you. You can go through old magazines. I get the parent magazine, I get the psychology magazine, I get the business magazines. And sometimes it's something you read it in the magazine, like the Psychology Today, that would spark a topic. You'd be like, I'm going to write about that. I'm going to build some content around that topic. Because those are your ideal clients. The readers are your ideal clients. So they're putting content out to your readers, but you can repurpose that content in a different way. So it'll just be a topic I'll see, and I'm like, it triggers something in me. I'm like, oh, that's a message. I felt that. Let me talk about this. So another thing I do to stay motivated is binge watch videos on YouTube. There's a ton of motivational videos. If you love that in your face, somebody checking you, you need to check out Eric Thomas. So Eric Thomas is one of those, you need to do this, like he would check me and I'd be like, I got you, I hear you. I felt that. I'm getting off my butt. I'm gonna get something done. He's one of them in your face. Even though he's not talking to you, you'll feel like he's talking to you. But he's one of them aggressive in your face. And then you have Les Brown. Les Brown is another one of my favorites. I love Les Brown. But I binge watch both of them. They're both like #1 motivational speakers in the world. So where else could you get good motivation like that? But I also watch my pastor, which is Michael Todd from Transformation Church. I can't wait for him to come back from sabbatical. But I watch his videos. He got so many different series. If you ever want to check out a series that is going to check your faith, watch Crazy Faith. Look up Crazy Faith from Transformational Church by Mike Todd, Todd. Michael Todd, Crazy Faith. I might leave the link in the description so you can check out that series. It is life-changing. That series brought me so much motivation and inspired me. It had me in tears and my emotions all over the place because I discovered that series It came out 2 weeks after God told me to quit my job. So I was scared, unsure, having anxiety. It was so much going on in my life at that time. And I was just like so inspired by that series. And it went on from like, I quit my job in the middle of May. It went on till Christmas. That was the longest series he ever ran. And it came after he came from a sabbatical. All his viral series came after a sabbatical. So I'm excited to see what happens tomorrow when he come back. But watch those motivational videos. I start my morning off with them. I meditate while I'm listening to some motivational videos, and it'll bring up the category in your YouTube for motivational. But look at those videos. Those videos are life changing. It will inspire you, it will push you. Some of them will have you getting to work, like writing out stuff, building content. It triggers something in your heart. It sends you a message. I write notes from the videos all the time. Also, write a list of your accomplishments. I mentioned that before because a lot of times we don't remember what we did because we might just discount what we're doing as small stuff. It's basic. It's like just something people don't really care about, but write those accomplishments. If you booked one sales call, even if they didn't sign up, that is an accomplishment. Some people ain't booking nobody. So make sure you write down those baby steps, those small little accomplishments, because it's progress. At one point, you wasn't getting sales calls. So look at that as something that you accomplished and you can practice and you can learn from. Also, build a pick-me-up playlist. Oh my gosh, I have a playlist on Apple Music with Tasha Combs Leonard. That I labeled it my pick-me-up playlist. I literally went and built a playlist of all Tasha Combs, my favorite songs from all her albums, all in one playlist. First thing in the morning, I play that playlist. It gets me started. I be at work pumped. I start at 6 a.m. I'm a manager. I have 18 agents I have to coach weekly. So I'm doing business and corporate coaching weekly for 18 agents, building and developing them. Oh my gosh, it is not easy and it takes a lot of energy out of me. So I have to start with my motivational videos. I have to start the morning with my yoga, with meditation. After I do my Tasha Combs album, then I turn on India.Arie Worthy album. I love her new album called Worthy. And I just play it. So that's what pumped me up. It put me in overflow. So when listening to those motivational videos and the gospel music and then India.Arie, it put me in overflow. You cannot pour from an empty cup. So when I'm coaching 18 people a week, about I try to do like 6 coachings a day. So 3 days a week. So I do my 6 coachings Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and get 6 people in. I have to be in overflow in order to pour into them because then it will drain me and I will be so exhausted at work. So I always have to check my energy. I always tell people protect your energy before dealing with people because it's not easy. So when I'm coaching those 6 agents, those 3 days a week, each day, I have to make sure I'm pouring from my overflow because I wouldn't be able to develop them into the agent that they need to be or develop them to become a supervisor or whatever they want to advance to. And then I'm dealing with them building plans and reaching goals and accomplishing things. So I get practice. It's like I'm coaching at work and then I coach for real. Like they be like, you're a real life coach. Like I inspire and motivate them even though I'm doing business and like corporate organizational coaching with them at work. Then I got to deal with my clients doing business coaching and parenting coaching at home after work. So I don't coach my regular clients during the week because of that, because I'm already coaching 3 days during the week. So I coach my regular clients on the weekend so I can get a break Thursday, Friday of no coaching. So those are the different tips I use to stay motivated. during these times. Have family and friends. Build your village. I cannot stress how important it is to have someone to go to. Like me, I have my boyfriend, I have my twin sister, my mom, my aunts. So what me and my family do, our village, because y'all know I always say it takes a village. So my village is like my aunts, my mom, my cousins. We have a group message for it's been going on for years. We all are in a group message. Most of them are in California, some of them here. Will we text each other, good morning, queens, and then the ones we have the fellas in, good morning, kings. We send those message, have a good day. We send pictures of the kids, whatever. But we keep each other motivated by doing that, especially during these times. You need to stay connected to people. Like my dad would be like, I love you, good morning, have a good day at work. He sent me texts like that. He's in California. I am almost, I'm in my mid 30s, and my dad still sends me those good morning, love you, baby girl texts, love you, sweetheart, have a good day. It's important to do that. Like, I check on him and have conversations with him. I make sure I do that at least every week. But it's important to stay connected and have your vision, your village, and someone to go to. Like my boyfriend, if I'm not feeling inspired, he's a motivational speaker. He will pick me up. He'd be like, we not gonna have that. You can't be down and no, don't talk negative. No, that's not you. You need to check that. Like he would tell me, Mo, you can't do that. He'll start praying with me, whatever. He'd be like, whatever that feeling you're going through, and I do the same thing for him. Like, none of that negative talk. So we both empower and inspire each other because he's a self-love, self-care coach. So we feed off each other, and then we check each other with the negative energy, because I always tell him, I'm protecting my energy. I will talk to you later because I don't want to hear you complaining about something. You're messing up my vibe. And he's like, okay, I got it. I'll talk to you tomorrow, or let me check my energy and I'm gonna call you back. Like, yeah, thank you. My family is the same way. Be like, nope, you got this. Be amazing. You guys, I'm proud of you. Like my aunt and my mom and stuff, they'll tell you they're proud of you, because all me and my cousins, we're all entrepreneurs. We all have our own business in my generation, and it's so crazy that it happened that way, because growing up, our fathers were the entrepreneurs. I never seen my dad work a regular job. My uncles, I never seen them work a regular job. They all were entrepreneurs, with their own businesses, and the women were the stay-at-home wives. Now, my generation, we all work and raise our kids and have our career. We have entrepreneurs at the same time, and some of us have a career and a business. So, with a great paying salary for both. So it's like we get the best of both worlds. But it's so important to have your village, because you will need that person to pick you up. If you by yourself, a man is not safe being alone. God didn't make us to be alone. That's why he made Eve, because you always need somebody there to pick you up when you fall. We gotta have that village. But hopefully these tips helped you, and hopefully it helps you stay motivated. Check out Pastor Mike Todd with Transformation Church. They film every Sunday, live on Facebook, live on Instagram, live on YouTube. I watch from YouTube. I share the link to my Facebook every Sunday, and I share it on my stories every Sunday. But it's 11 Central Time, 9 o'clock Pacific Standard. But you have to check out Crazy Faith. It is amazing. The first series, it was like 21 series, but the first one will have you in tears. It will make you a believer just watching the first series. So I desperately tell you to check it out. I'm going to try to remember to put the link in the description for all the 21 videos, but you would not be disappointed. You would not be disappointed. But thank you guys for tuning in. Until next time, Coach Mo out.